Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to deliver this latest timeless collective channel message from the download series. So if you're here, it's by divine design. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today, because you'll always have the consequences and repercussions to pay. You have questions, I have answers. You can find those facts on my website, located in the title of this live, raw, real, unfiltered, unedited, uncut, deprogrammed, sugar-free broadcast. Because the only thing I am sugarcoating around here is these nails. And you can get yours done with me here in Las Vegas. Come see me. Take home the best souvenir you ever had. Let's get into this download. We got to pull your alpha and omega messages first, okay? We pull them first. We read them last. There's the first one. Set that up there. Okay, let's see. We're going to pull your second alpha and omega messages. We're going to get into 3 tarot decks today. I have the Tarot of Curious Creatures. We're going to use that to talk about your side of this experience. It comes out today. We have the Light Seers Tarot that'll talk about the other side of the experience that's coming out today. And we have the Muse Tarot to show the spiritual perspective of the divine mind in this experience today. So let's get started with your cards. Okay. And I'm seeing a 3-card spread. So we'll do, 5 cards, excuse me, because I saw the past, present, and future, but they wanted me to do the developed, my developed spread. Okay. So we did an extended past, present, or future spread that we were shown. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's see what we have. We're going to get some, I heard just do 3 shuffles down and take them from the palm. So we're starting off with the Tarot of Curious Creatures for your side of the experience. All right, let's see what's in your past. What was it? What was it? What was in your past energy for this download message? Okay, we have the 4 of Cups. And I heard immediately, you were feeling rejected in the past. Okay. More recently, however, still in the past, but more recently, however, what do we have for you? More recently, what's the energy for you more recently? No. This is a mess. You're going to have to get this more on point. Okay, hold on. I had too many cards and I dropped them. Okay, perfect. 1 card came out. And it is the Devil. More recently, the Devil. You were tempted by something. Somebody was looking at you and they were having a strong desire. Somebody wanted you in the recent past. Yeah. Either they wanted you or they felt triggered. And I'm just now being focused on this image, on this card. We have 2 individuals in cages. And so it's like, have you been, is there somebody that wanted you, but you felt kept apart from them, kept at a distance from them, kept separate from them? There was a reason why. Okay, let's see. What is the current energy for you at this time? What is your current energy? What's up? What is the map? I see you live with me, baby. Okay. What is the current energy at this time in this experience? Please, 1 card. This one. Thank you. The Page of Swords. So now you're investigating something, I heard. Now you're investigating something. Are you investigating this? Are you investigating a situation with a Capricorn? Are you investigating this opportunity that either makes you feel triggered and a whole lot of desire, or are you speaking to somebody who's truly desiring you, okay, that you're at a distance from? I need some water on this. Hold on. Shout out to the homie Bill who got me my favorite little water canteen. Okay. In the unfolding, what's the next step? We have 1 card flipped out immediately. The Tower came out in reverse. When I see a Tower in reverse, it's a permanent loss. However, it also talks about surprises that come in. It's like something's falling into place. The Tower in reverse always makes me feel like things got to sometimes fall apart in order to fall in place properly. So let's see what we have in the future. You have the 9 of Pentacles. Independence, gains, yes, it gains and independence. So something is coming up for you. You're investigating an intense desire. Yeah, I see you investigating an intense desire. You're going to get that desire. This Nine of Pentacles is that moment of attainment for you. That's what I'm seeing in this spread today. That's what these cards are saying to me. Yeah. It doesn't mean that everything else I said was not true. That's definitely true. Is it true for you or is it true for you? Because it's true for somebody here who's watching. The bottom of the deck is the Fool 2.0. So you've done this before. You've started this new journey before. You took the leap of faith before. Now you're about to do it again. You're doing it again from a more educated position. You're doing it again from a more aware standpoint. You have a lot more awareness this time before you delve into something, before you get started on something. You're coming with more wisdom, more knowledge, more experience, with more awareness, okay? So let's get this Light Seers Tarot shuffled up for the other side of the table. We're going to look at, okay, so for some of you, you will find that one of these sides of this experience is going to talk about you on the internal thoughts, and then the other side will talk about the external thoughts. The majority of you, however, this other deck right here is going to talk about the other person in your experience. So let's see, what is the energy? One more shuffle. Okay. All right, and we'll take it from the palm. So in the past, what it was. Show me what it was in the past. Shout out to Michelle, our first commenter for the live session. And I see Virginia Trahib in the house. That's what's up. I see our viewers over on the Wisdom app loving it. Okay. We have the Hermit in the past. Okay. So this person was on some soul searching. They could have been in a dark night of the soul. They could have been spending a lot of time in isolation, a lot of solitary time. Why did I hear the word confinement? Were they feeling like life had them in this energy of confinement? Were they feeling stuck? The only light they had was the light from within. Okay. Any alone time. And why did they just show me during quarantine? A lot of people found themselves in this energy. A lot of people literally found themselves in quarantine because they were in quarantine by themselves. They didn't have nobody else to communicate with. So they figured their self out. They got to know themselves a lot better during this time. Let's see what's the most recent energy on the other side of the table is the Knight of Wands. Inspiration. I want it. They found what they wanted. Okay. In the past, were you feeling rejected? And so you said no to someone and then they kept thinking about you. And then now in the most recent past, they approached you. Somebody here, you were approached with a sexual proposition. Somebody here, you were approached with an opportunity to increase your financial standing immensely. I heard immensely with the Devil card. Somebody here too, I see that you were having this experience. It was very triggering because somebody was taking an irresponsible course of action. So, if you're involved in something with somebody and they're taking an irresponsible course of action, somebody's going to have to be accountable. Somebody's going to have to be responsible. Okay, we're going to see more. Let's see what's the current energy on the other side of the table. Yeah, somebody was inspired to do something in the recent past here. It was important. It was to help them get to march into the beat of their own drum. And for some of them, it was to come and approach you. Okay. Did they make an attempting invitation? Okay. In the current energy on the other side of the table, we have the Chariots. If you are talking to this person who gave you a tempting invitation in the past, they are now thinking, that they want to move forward quickly. They could also be thinking about I want to spend more time with you. I want to get to know you. I want to get through this getting to know you phase real fast. I want to know you already. But this person overall is currently in the phase of overcoming challenges and obstacles. So if you had let's say a sexual or even a business, a financial opportunity, something that was highly tempting, and you said no to it in the past, you're thinking about it and they're hoping you hurry up and make a decision. They're hoping that they can overcome any obstacles. I'm hearing clear up any misconceptions and answer any questions that need to be answered. So there could be a lot of question and answer sessions happening right now. That's a great way to investigate, right? Ask the questions. If you have questions, there's no stupid question. The only stupid question is the one that you don't ask. And if it doesn't feel like that, well, that's letting you know a whole lot. If you get ridiculed and challenged every time you have a question, that's telling you a lot. Pay attention to that. All right, what's next from the other side of the table? What can you expect next from the other side of the table? What's the energy on? Okay, what you can expect next from the other side of the table is the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so this is a stable, steady offer that can grow. So this is happening suddenly with surprise. It's falling into place. So some of you, this is a new. So if this person before, like they were just flirty and frivolous, I heard flirty and frivolous with their offer, they're about to stabilize that. They're going to make some sort of gesture to show you that this is real deal. They're not playing games. They're for real with this. Okay. Somebody here, if you've been feeling triggered because you were worried because let's say you got left out of your job, you had some temporary work in the past, and then, that contract is over, you're going to come into a stable job that's the next thing coming your way. And it's going to take you, again, this Tower in reverse, by surprise. It's going to take you by surprise. Things will fall in place by surprise. Right now, it's very important for you to focus on how the universe, I'm looking at on my table. I want to show you this. On my table, the Page of Swords is in the center down here, and the Knight of Wands is up here. And if you look, these two are looking at each other. These two are looking at each other. And what that's telling me for somebody here, there's this experience that you've had that was limited, but it gave you a lot of clarity. In other words, somebody had a temporary job position, but when you did that, you found something you liked. It was your niche. Now you're going to go get you a real contract, a steady job offer with that. For somebody, I see that. Shout out to Royal Sag Tribe in the house. Okay. Yes, I see a solid gold opportunity that is unfolding. It's going to be handed to you. And this deck, in many decks, it's the divine hand handing it over. But in this deck, it's coming from a human pair of hands, and it has roots that are beginning to grow. So it's like somebody's going to hand you something of value. This is something tangible that you can make grow. Let me see. What is the future energy on the other side of the table, please? The future energy on the other side of the table. We have the Six of Pentacles, reciprocation. Wow. So somebody here, this is a new client. This is a new job. They're going to pay you well. This is going to lead to an abundance of finances for you. Yeah. For somebody here, this is a new person that's coming in who could be a friend. I'm getting friend energy because the Six of Pentacles is balanced reciprocation, but the Nine of Pentacles is still independence. If this is a relationship that you're still going to act very independently in. The bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords. So I heard there was some confusion on the other side of the table in the past. When there was this confusion, this is why they were in hermit mode. They were trying to figure it out. When they were in hermit mode, they came out of the cave of the hermits to take action because they got the inspiration of what was going to beat their drum. You know what I'm saying? And then once they got that, then they start going fast. They're like, okay, I'm after it. I'm on it. I'm here on my way. I'm on my way. And then here you are, you're like, oh, okay. You get a text message, you get a phone call, you get a letter, you get a job offer, you get an invitation, you get a conversation that helps you move past any misconceptions you had. I hear about the other side of the table. Yeah, that's going to turn into things falling into place for you. That's going to turn into an increase in your abundance or a new person or a new job for somebody. Somebody here, if you've been having a hard time trying to find the right car because it's just like, I don't trust it. Something don't feel right. It feels fishy. Honor that feeling because in a minute, you're about to find the one that makes all your heartstrings sing, honey. You're going to find the right deal. We're going to go into the Muse Tarot now and look at the energy over this experience, the situation, yeah? Okay, so yeah, I see Royal Sash said this just happened to me. I see Michelle says literally waiting for her to come over. This is so on point. Yeah, she's definitely coming over and she's going to spend some money. She's going to invest her energy. She's going to give her time. Okay, so how is that relevant for the others of you? Okay, because here's the thing. These readings work so beautifully because none of you are ever so alone in your energy. Like we are simultaneously connected to all as well as uniquely independent. So you're going to be living these energies in your own way. However, others are living these energies too. That's why these collective readings be so on point. And Spirit has taught me how to speak in an umbrella language. So that way more of you are able to find your detailed experience. And this is why your intuition is so key when you're listening to these messages. What is the past energy here? The past energy, please, on this experience that's unfolding for today's download. One card, please, for the past position. What it was, what it already was. This card wants to talk. And we have the Chariot. Oh, so there was movement. There was action taken. Okay. There was something that was ready to move forward, but you said, no, I'm not doing that. Okay. And this one said, okay, well, let me sit with that. Somebody said, let me sit with that. But Spirit was like, yeah, this is supposed to go forward now. That's what Spirit said. Okay. Most recently, show me the most recent energy in this connection, in this experience. What's the most recent unfolding in this experience, please? One card. One card. Thank you. Most recently, the Three of Inspiration, Three of Wands energy, an arrival. Look at that. The dominoes are toppling over. Everything was already set up. Everything was already set up. Now let's just let it all fall into place. We know that we're right now in between the setup being real and everything falling into place. Okay. But in your most recent past, okay, you had somebody who made an offer for a sexual connection. You had somebody made a tempting offer. Somebody here, you had the arrival of a job opportunity or a contract opportunity, or somebody could have reached out to you, but they were unreliable. Maybe they didn't show up, or maybe the contract just wasn't right, or maybe it wasn't in alignment with which way you were going, but somebody was moved to come to you. Now, here's the cool part about when that happens. When you're looking for a specific type of experience and you have something show up that's not an exact match to that, that's an indicator that don't give up. Don't give up, because it's on the way. Remember, the universe, God, source is going to give you signs and synchronicities to confirm that you're headed in the right direction. So if you had, let's say you met somebody and it's like, oh my God, this feels like this could be my person, and it turned out to just be your friend. Well, that's fucking awesome, because you attracted an experience that feels along the vibration of what you've been growing. Does that make sense? Is that clicking into place? If that clicks into place, put something in the comment, put me a check mark, give me a check mark emoji, or a 100. You know what I'm saying? If you feel that energy where it's like, damn, okay, so that wasn't it. I'm not going to get down. I'm not going to get depressed. I'm not going to get dissuaded. I'm not going to change my perspective or change my opinion. I know it's here. This may not have been it, but I know that this is evidence that what I desired in my past is real, baby. I know it's real. And so here we have you reflecting on, I desired this in the past. I desired this in the past. Maybe this is just an indicator of more of what's to come. Yes, we love that energy. Yes, I see the 100s. I see the check. I love that. Thank you. Thank you, Sammy. I can't wait to do your nails again. All right, let's see. In the current energy, what do we have? What do we have in the current energy in this experience, please and thank you, where you're investigating and you're noticing that the energy is moving forward. So you're like, this person is fucking dope. This is where you're like, I don't care if we end up together. I don't care if we end up just my friend. I don't care if we end up just having one great conversation. Like, I'm so exactly excited that this has happened for me, that this has happened for me, because this is an indicator that the energy is in motion, baby. The energy is in motion. I'm drawing it in. I'm drawing it in. As I sit here and I think, this Chariot is coming to me. What is that? Is it a person? Is it an experience? Is it the opportunity for a client, for a better life, for an increased positive vibration, for I don't know, what is it? It's coming. It's on the way. You're sensing that now. You could be looking at a situation that didn't work out in the past quite the way you wanted it to. However, you're like, it doesn't matter if it didn't work out the way I thought it could possibly. And I feel like there was not a lot of attachment to it. I feel like there was not really expectations enough to say the way you wanted it to. But it had signs. It had signs and synchronicities in it to let you know the energy is in motion, baby. You're drawing the energy in. Yes, let's see the current energy on the other side of the table, please. What is one card for the current energy? What's the one perfect card to show me the current energy of this, not the other side of the table, of this experience? This is the experience. Okay. The Priestess. I heard Spirit has heard your request. Spirit has seen your vision. Yes, Spirit has seen your vision and is drawing it to you. What have you been envisioning in your mind? Have you been envisioning a loving, successful relationship full of transparency, nurturing, acceptance, and allowance, full of growth where you don't even grow particularly exactly the same, but you're headed in the same direction so y'all can walk together? Okay, is your visualization a job where you can grow to meet your goals? Is your visualization spiritually overcoming the challenges of the past karmic energies that had you feeling like, golly, what am I doing so that the whole world is rejecting me? And now you're starting to see that no longer are you being rejected, but you're being not only accepted, but you're being embraced. You're being appreciated. You're being loved. What is this talking about for you? Because Spirit has seen this vision for you. And then, of course, I hear, I had a vision of love, and it was all that you're giving to me. Yeah. Did you get in vibe with the idea that this universe loves you and wants you here and fully supports you? Oh my God, what a crazy notion. Did you get touched with pronoia, where everything is always in your favor? No matter what it looks like, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted by what it looks like, because it's all working in my favor. Sometimes it's a setback for a comeback. Sometimes, again, it's got to fall apart so it can fall into place. And we see that something like this is going to happen. It's not a falling apart. I also see as you address your trigger and you stay focused now on what you'd like to draw in, not from the feeling of rejection, automatically, oh God, this isn't going to work out. Now they're showing me the reading that we did recently. A few days ago, there was a reading, I believe it was a Tarot in the Shadows episode, and the title of it was, It Is Not, all capital letters, not, too good to be true. Is this perfectly aligned, or is this too good to be true? That's a question you're going to have to figure out within yourself. But from what I see in these cards, ain't shit too good to be true, and ain't no blessing too big, honey. You know it's all perfect for you. I love this energy for you. Let's see what's next in this experience. What's next in this experience is we have seen some offers coming your way. This offer is a job offer for somebody. This offer is a new client for somebody. This offer is a new person who is solid, mature, and ready to build with you in some sort of way. That could be a friendship or a love relationship. Okay, let me see. Some of you are just going to get a gift, a windfall. I heard a windfall. Somebody finna hit the lottery. I will definitely take my 3%. Yes, 3% gratitude. If this convinced you, I would appreciate that. Absolutely, yes. However, somebody finna hit the lottery. Somebody's going to get a new opportunity. Somehow I see ongoing passive residual income. I just saw somebody who is investing in a fucking soda machine or a water machine, some sort of one of those vending machines. I see somebody investing in a vending machine that's gonna be something that's gonna be constant, and it takes very little to no time to set it up. So that's funny. That's extremely specific. What's unfolding in this? Can we please have one card for the next step in this experience? What can we expect is going to happen next? What will we see? What is meant to be next in this experience is the 10 of Voices, the final decision for me. This is a final decision card. There is no need to consider something any further because it's a final decision. Anywhere where this person on the other side of the table has been consulting themselves and looking at, they've been sitting there soul searching, and they've been looking at another person's actions who has been unreliable. They've been looking at how somebody just wants to fuck, and that's unreliable, and they don't want that. They want long-term. They want steady. They want reliable. They want trustworthiness. Anywhere where somebody's been looking at a person that's untrustworthy, they are currently in the phase of overcoming that challenge, right? Overcoming that challenge and sitting with their spirit, following their intuition through this. Yeah. And you're just sitting up here just watching. You're just sitting here watching and waiting, communicating. You're still in communication with this person. What's going to happen is in this situation, there will be a final answer. If this person has been hemming and hawing, should I take this job? Should I take that job? If you're the person, or should I return to my past or move forward with the future? Whatever this is, there's going to be a final answer. And here comes a solid offer, which is being offered to you, is coming in. Okay. I see again, anywhere where there's some sort of decision to be made, the final answer is going to be reached. This is going to equal abundance, increase, and a happy surprise for you. Let me see what's the future in this experience. Show me the future. One card. Thank you. The Muse of Inspiration, King of Wands. Okay. Anywhere where somebody was trying to decide if they want an actual commitment with you, because maybe they were ready to offer their body, but they weren't ready to offer you a commitment. I see that is going to change. I see that there's going to be a final answer there. Now, it looks like that final answer may be to go in a new direction. However, yeah, a new direction for that person, not necessarily for you. You know what you want. And I see you just waiting and chilling and vibing. Yeah, I see you waiting, chilling, and vibing. You know what you want. You know you already launched your rocket of desire. You know the universe is going to give that to you. And with this King of Wands energy, the Muse of Inspiration, you're about to walk down that path where minds meet, where passion is matched. So for somebody, if you've been waiting for the right time to have a new sexual partner, I definitely see that's about to happen. And, oh, shut up. They just showed me there's going to be some 69 action going on, honey, because I got a 6 and a 9 in the outcome position. You want to know that? That's spicy. Ain't that so spicy? Okay. But I also see as well, anywhere where this is about business, boom, taking off. Yeah, you're going to have people coming in and paying you. Then they're going to throw a nice hefty tip on top. Expect your tip jar to get full. Expect your accounts to grow. Right now is an important time for you to say, I'm so thankful and grateful for my healthy bank account. I'm so thankful and grateful that all of my previous expenditures are paid off. I'm so thankful and grateful that I have more than I've ever had financially. I see that because our outcome cards are both pentacles with the King of Wands. This is telling me that you've got plenty to spare and to share, to do what you want to do. You might even choose to be a benefactor to someone else in your experience where they're going to be receiving something from you. If you've been waiting to give to someone because they gave something to you, I see that you could be choosing to pay them back. And I heard in multiple. So maybe somebody here, you're about to ask somebody for a little loan. Hey, you think I could borrow $100? I promise I'll pay you back. I see you say, I'll pay you back in 7 days. You're going to pay them back in 6 days. You're going to pay them back $600, not $100. It's like, it's happening quickly though. It is happening quickly and it's happening by surprise. Okay. Is this because you're going to jump in some opportunity that you knew was meant for you, but you had some unexpected expenses come up in your recent past? Okay. Somebody here, you're going to take one last time. I heard this would be the one last time that you got to take from those credit cards to do something that you know from here on out, you will take that from your surplus. I heard from your surplus. Somebody here, you about to get this check and it's going to be by surprise. And it's going to be because of something that you have forgotten all about. You didn't even see this was coming. Okay. You didn't know that because you were part of a client list or something like that, you were involved in some kind of class action lawsuit. You're about to get a little check that's going to give you a little bit extra. That's going to be great. Yes, I do see a new client for somebody that's going to always spend $600 to $800. I see a $600 to $800 increase. I see anywhere where you start investing in something right now, you're going to see an increase. Yeah, so I see an increase here. And this is going to be ongoing. This 8 of Pentacles is telling me that it's going to be ongoing. This will be cyclical. It will be ongoing, an ongoing cycle for you. So it's like Pay attention as it comes in an increase. Save your extra because it's going to get into a little bit of a lean time. But every time it goes lean, it's always going to increase again. So this is like there's lean days and there's hefty days, right? So on your hefty days, you are accumulating the wealth for those lean days. The bottom of the deck in the situation is a page of materials. And this page of materials is like, I know what I want. I know what I'd like to create. In this image, we have this lady, her dress is all filled with flowers, telling me you've done this before. Her mind, her head is covered with a giant rose, but it's not complete. It's semi-transparent. It's not completely solid. However, from her vision of her mind of this rose, here is developed in front of her the entire literal rose. There is no transparency. It is real and it's huge and it's right in front. So this is about some desire. We already said this was about a desire that you had. You said, I haven't had it yet. I have not seen it yet. Anywhere where people were coming up, I feel like people had fell off. Somebody fell off. Somebody fell out. Somebody disappeared. Okay. If you had somebody in your recent past who disappeared because of lies, don't worry. It was all part of the divine plan. The Seven of Swords for me is not just lying, cheating, and stealing. Even in the lying, cheating, and stealing, there is a divine plan and it's being worked out in your favor. Yeah. For your abundance. So this is a beautiful message so far. Let's get just a little bit more. Let's use the enchanted map and go over our spread one more time. And we're going to take this from your perspective because you're the one I'm talking to. And let's just layer this over your cards and see what are the messages. What else can they offer us from this oracle deck to add to your message? So if you're feeling the resonance, let me know. Was it your job? Is it your love life? Is it a friendship? Is it about your business? Is it about your clientele? We talked about a few different things. Was this about your spiritual development? If this is about your spiritual development, I see that you're right now looking at why the fuck does that trigger me? If this is about your spiritual development, I see you right now saying, why is that? Why do I have a problem with that? Why do I feel stuck in this? What's the roadblock? Okay. And how do I move past it? I hear, and how can I move past it? As we have this Chariot above the Page of Swords, you're saying, how can I move past this blockage that I feel? The blockage could be about player energy. This blockage could be about people being unreliable. This blockage could be about something that's like, it starts to look like it's taking off, but it really has not. Okay. I see that breakthrough is coming for you with the Tower in reverse. You're having the realization about whatever this was that had you feeling stuck, blocked, or triggered. As soon as you have that realization, boom, you enter into new energy. That old energy that felt stuck, blocked, limited, or restricted is done. It's over. That's the end of that situation with the 10 of voices up there, okay? Because there's a final decision which is reached. And quantum physics says when you look at anything, it's going to vibrate differently. So that's what's happening here. As you've done the work, you've decided to look at your trigger. You've decided to look at this opportunity. You've decided to look at what it was in you that was attracting. You said, why have I been attracting exactly what I don't want? Like, it kind of looks like what I want with this Knight of Wands energy, but what you were really wanting was the King of Wands energy. And so I see that realization is happening now for you, and you are getting it, and you're going to get exactly what that full-grown, I heard full-grown materialization was. So in the past energy, you had the heal, the ouch. Yeah, see? With this Four of Cups, when you were in this feeling of rejection, you had hurt in you. You had an ouchie, baby. Oh, you want me to give it a kiss? I give it a kiss for you. Did you have to give yourself a kiss like that? Did you have to mommy yourself and baby yourself and give it a kiss so that it could heal? If you have a literal ouchie right now, I want you to hold it up to the screen. I want you to see this energy stream coming to your ouchie, and we're just going to work. Oh, fuck. As soon as I picked up my hands, the Spirit said, work my magic. Okay, so I'm just going, if you don't want this, click off the video. Yeah, because anybody who's still watching this, you're getting it. And maybe it's not something you hold up to the screen. Maybe it's a feeling that you've had. Maybe it's an idea that you've held on to. Maybe it's a hurt from a pain. You can't really put that on the screen, right? But if you got a cut on your finger, hold it up to the screen. Put something in the comments when you feel better. And I will feel when my energy kicks back to me. So right now, I'm just sending this energy, and in my spirit is saying, just so that you know, when I work like this, my spirit says one thing repeatedly on repeat. Even though my mouth is speaking to you and channeling these messages, my spirit says, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, I love you, I love you. That is the only spell I ever use to move energy for people, because that's the all-encompassing magic words right there, baby. Okay. Give me a moment. I'm just going to be silent for a moment. For everybody on the wisdom app, same thing goes for you. This energy is flowing to you. When you feel it, throw something in the comments. When you feel that energy, throw something in the comments. Okay. Give me just a moment. Okay. It's done. Hey, look, and I look up and immediately I say, hey, I feels that. Yes, Adi felt that. Okay. In your most recent energy, if you felt that, put something in the comments. And I don't care if you watch this on the replay. You felt that shit, put it in the comments, because I'm finna see it. All right, I'm finna see it. In the most recent past, what do we have? We have the magical shapeshifter. You were like, and it's in reverse. You were with this devil energy. Yeah, you were like, why do I feel stuck? I keep trying to quantum leap and change my reality. I keep trying to quantum leap and change my reality. Why won't it change? Why won't this shit flip for me? What's that problem? You were like, what's that problem? Well, was it that you were connected to an unreliable energy? Was the problem? This is why you got to be careful with who you mix your sexual energies with. If you have sex with somebody who got some really crazy ass energy, you can embrace that. So for somebody here, you were with the devil card energy and the Knight of Wands, you were entertaining a connection with somebody who was unreliable, who had no follow through, somebody who was playing you, somebody who was only after your body or your money or whatever the fuck connection you had to offer, somebody who was only there for perks and benefits. That's why the reality wouldn't shift. You are not going to be given your divine inheritance until the fucking leeches have been removed. Did you hear me? You will not get your divine inheritance until the fucking leeches are removed. So I see right now the leeches, what are the leeches? The leeches could be people. The leeches could be ideas. The leeches, it's different for all of you. What is the fucking leech that you've recently, because you've already identified it. You're in the process of identifying it right now. You're somewhere in this right now of identifying this process. Okay. Where are you at in this process? Have you identified it right now? Or are you still open to seeing what that was? Go ahead and put that on the comments. Okay. Let's see now. So in the past, you said, I feel stuck. I can't seem to shift my reality. I keep trying to quantum leap. Why I'm not getting there? Why am I not getting there? You were like, well, what the fuck am I doing wrong? It wasn't necessarily what you were doing wrong. I heard it's what you were allowing yourself to accept as treatment that was unsatisfactory. It was unsatisfactory. This is where somebody here was accepting. See, I feel it. This is somebody here who was accepting. You're a healer, baby, but you are accepting less than what you were deserving. You are settling for less. You were settling for less in some way. Were you settling for less spiritually? In the sense of you started somebody's energy came through here and they want me to relate this to you. Somebody here, you might have took up a course of study, like let's see, with a specific new age religion, right? But they were teaching you to give your energy to the crystal, give your energy to the candle. And in other words, the crystal had more empowerment than you had, or the god, the orishas had more power than you did, or the crystal had more power than you did, or anything had more power than you did. But honey, you are the divine focused into a physical body right now. There is nothing more powerful than you. Somebody here spiritually, that's what happened. You had to tap into your power, baby, and stop giving it away and attribute it to every fucking thing else out there. It's not that crystal. Like, I could wear all the crystals in the world, but the crystal that is the power is me. It's my energy. The crystals are just the amplifiers. The candle is just the amplifier. That's all it is. Without you owning, knowing your authentic energy, I heard your magic could only get you so far. But you saw that. Somebody here, you felt like there was a tap, like a cap, like a limit to what you were able to accomplish with your energy, with your spirituality. Yeah, I see that. And you're like, this got changed. Somebody here too, I see like, you're like, why do I keep attracting these fucking go nowhere, playboy, fuckboy type energies? Yeah, you were like, I got to figure out how to shift this. You said that. Somebody here, you were at a job, they kept promising you a raise, a promotion, and some more shit, and it just wasn't happening. Somebody here was having a hard time getting their paycheck, of all things, from their last job, and you're like, this is going nowhere. With a magical map shifter in reverse, I see you said, this is going nowhere. This has got to change. Okay, let me see what is in the current energy with your Page of Swords. You're investigating this. We said you were investigating, right? And we have listening. I love, while you're investigating, you're listening to wisdom. We have this elephant. And there are music notes. You are listening to the song of your soul. You're listening to the guidance of wisdom that you have learned. And it's card number 53, which is showing me Hierophant and Empress, okay, which is also giving me strength card energy with Major Arcana 8. Hierophant, Empress, Strength. Hierophant, when you put the Hierophant and the Empress together, you get in a power position of strength. What's the Hierophant? Life lessons. What's the Hierophant? Spiritual teaching. What's the Hierophant? Commitment. What is the Empress? Nurturing, love, abundance, creative energy, using the ethers to create. And what is the Strength card? Staying in that energy until you see it fully materialize before your eyes. Not giving up, not cutting and running when the shit gets real. You better be ready. No, it's when the shit goes down. When the shit goes down, you better be ready. But hold on, you're standing in your position anyways, and you're not gonna budge. You're not gonna budge because you're in your power right now. That's the position you're staying in. Love this. Yeah, anywhere where there was a person here who, you met this person, you told them no. They weren't ready for the change yet. You weren't ready for the change yet because the change that we're offering you is matching some shit from your past. It wasn't reliable. It was going to be for a short time, not a long time. You said, no, thank you. You're now actually advancing your path forward. In other words, the person that is meant for you, if you just rejected somebody because you know they were just here for a short time, not a long time, you actually drawn your person closer to you with this Chariot energy because you're listening to your spirit. And now you're seeing the evidence of that. Isn't that gorgeous? I love when that happens. All right, let's see what is next step here. The next step, what do we have? The wishing well. Interesting. So again, look at that mask. Look at that mask coming down. It's like it's coming down from the sky. Okay. It's going to be time for the party. Somebody here, you're going to get a surprise invitation to the party. It could be a masquerade party for somebody here. We have Emperor and Strength card energy. Oh, snap, with the number 48. Because what did we have before? The Hierophant and the Empress. In relationship, I see a person here who you want a long-term, steady, reliable, committed relationship. You're probably looking for a marriage partner, right? I see that just like you're in your power, your energy is attracting this new person coming in. For somebody here, you're attracting your Emperor. For somebody here, you're attracting the business. You said, I am the master in my industry. I am the master of my skill. I am appreciated. I am wealthy. I am recognized. I am so thankful and grateful for my ongoing high-ticket clientele who are loyal and faithful to me. You said anything like this. I just see like there's something coming in. The mask is being removed from something. There's huge transformation coming in with this Ace of Pentacles. It's the final answer. It's going to be good for you, baby. With the wishing well, I see a materialization, and I see that you've got your eyes on the prize. For some of you, this is not a person, but this is an experience, because that masquerade mask up there is giving me an experience. Somebody here, you go on to Mardi Gras. I don't even know when Mardi Gras is, but I heard Mardi Gras. Somebody here, you're going to get an invitation to go to Mardi Gras. It's going to take you by surprise. Somebody's going to be like, look, I'll take care of all the travel and all the arrangements. I just want you to come with me. Oh, shit, for real? Okay, I'll go then. That's what somebody is going to have this. Somebody here, you're going to have this job opportunity that's being offered to you. The contract is going to look really nice. You're going to know that this company wants you to have success. You're going to know that you're supported in this company. I heard the support system in this company is amazing. I heard the benefits are all that. This is exactly what you wanted. Somebody here, you're going to have a meeting with the CFO or the CEO or the owner. Or the district manager. I'm not sure who you are, but those titles came out. So clearly there's more than one of you who are about to get a new position in a company that you're already in. For some, I heard 20% of you, this is in the same company. 80% of you, this is in a new company. Okay. It's going to be expansive for you, and it's going to honor the power position that you were already creating inside using your spiritual energy of the Hierophant and your creative nurturing power of the Empress. That's how it materializes with your go get 'em active energy of the Emperor. You're going to know exactly when to act. It's like, some of you, the mask, these Mardi Gras masks are going to be a sign. Masquerade mask will be a sign, a symbol that it's time to take action. So you're going to already know it's time to take action. You're going to look up, and somewhere, whether it's on somebody's shirt, on a billboard, if there's one hanging on the wall, or you see people walking by with one, I don't know, they could be driving in a car and somebody is putting on their masquerade mask. You could be driving by and you see a store and you just happen to notice in the window, you're like, oh shit, they got masks in there. But you are already, by the time you see these masks, you are already feeling like, oh gosh, this is real. This is a real solid gold opportunity. That mask that you see is going to be a physical sign, symbol of confirmation for you. For somebody else, there's a literal wishing well. Literal wishing well. That's going to be your zodiac sign. I just had a vision of somebody's experience that's up and coming. You're going to take a walk at a park together with somebody, and you're wondering if this is going to be actually your person or if it's just another sign in synchronicity. You're in a state of allowing. You're like, whatever this is going to be, I'm here for it. I'm down with it. Okay. And if this is you and you walk up on the wishing well, that's going to be your sign. This is the real deal. This one is going to be there. And, on this plane, we know for a fact that there is nothing permanent on the earth plane except for spirit. That's the only thing that's going to last forever on earth is spirit. Everything else is going to live and die in its cycles. So therefore, I see that this is going to be a long-term relationship. For some of you, it'll be 6 years. For somebody, it'll be 8 years. For somebody, yeah. And yes, there is somebody who it's going to go forever. I don't know who you are, and we don't need to know how long it's going to last. If you still need to know how long this is going to last, your head is not in the right place. You're worried about the wrong fucking thing. I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to last longer the more you stay right here, right now. Here and now, I promise to love faithfully, you and me. You're all okay, so that's it. That's it. Worry about what's here and now. Before you know it, here and now was going to turn into 6 months, then a year, then, you know what I'm saying? It's going to go like that for somebody in a relationship. For somebody here, this job, I see 8 to 12 years in this career, in this field, or for this company. Somebody, this is going to be your job that you're going to retire from. And I love that for you. So let's see in the outcome energy, the future. So the next phase is the new opportunity presents itself. And there are signs and synchronicities that confirm that, yes, this is what you were waiting for. The energy is complete. The old energy is dead. You have already transmuted it. The old relationship is dead. You're no longer playing with it. A new person will show up in your life. It's going to happen by surprise. It can happen very quickly as soon as you finally release that old person. What is the future here? More longer term, what's the outcome in the future? Into the unknown. We're not going to tell you. We're not going to tell you. You got to show up. Just be ready for the ball, honey. Be ready to have a ball. She's dressed for a ball. You might like to wear purple or purple and red or purple and red and black. I see black and silver. Somebody here, be ready for the ball. Yeah, be ready for the ball. Somebody here, you're definitely going to Mardi Gras. You are definitely going to Mardi Gras. You're going to get this invitation. You're going to wear your gloves. You're going to wear your little masquerade mask. You're going to be wearing a long dress, okay? Some feathers and some feathers in your hair. Somebody here, you're going to that. And I see an elevation in lifestyle. I see, like, in the past, you couldn't get something to take flight. You're now applying the wisdom that you've learned, following your heart song. You're going to be seeing definite evidence, solid gold evidence showing up, which is going to lead to an increase in the lavish luxury lifestyle, the opulence in your life. Yes, baby, I see increase for you. I see people coming in and paying more than what you asked for. I see people who are going to come in more frequently. I see a job that's going to not only offer you your regular paycheck, but you're going to be getting a bonus. And you're going to be like, fuck, what am I going to do with all this money? Isn't that a great problem to have? Oh my God, I have so much money. I just don't know what to do with it. Do I put it under my mattress? Do I invest it in something? Do I make this purchase? Do I donate it? I heard it would be wise for you to set it up into 7 different quadrants. Set it up in 7 different quadrants. I heard take 10% off the top to give from the energy of 10, from wholeness, to give. Find something to give to, whether that's a charity, whether that's a person, whether it's somebody that you know that's in need, or a complete stranger who could use a blessing. Take 10% off the top. That's your first quadrant. Divide the other 6, and those you're going to fill in the blanks on how you're going to utilize, because I see extra money. I see plenty to spare and to share. I see maybe 1 quadrant. This is going to be your vacation. 2 quadrants might be for, regular lifestyle and maintenance expenses. I see a quadrant or 2 you're going to use for your monthly ongoing overhead, right? What are you doing? And I see another quadrant here or 2 where somebody is going to be setting aside for 1 or 2 children, whichever you have. What's at the bottom of the deck is making a choice. This choice that you made when you said, what I need to figure out why I feel stuck. I would like to unstuck this energy, honey. You're about to get footloose and fancy free. You're breaking free from some shit that kept you stuck. Remember, if you don't like it, don't make a statement and put a period on it that agrees with what you don't like, because you'll be solidifying the energy. Open it up. This shit is feeling very triggering. How can I remove the trigger? This feels stuck. How can I open up this energy? It feels like there's not enough. How can I live in abundance? You see the difference in the statements? If you felt the difference in the statements, put something in the comment. Give me a check. Give me 100%. Put some in the comments. Let me know that helped you out. I'm going to go into your Alpha and Omega messages, and then I'll be using the Golden Girls Tarot to answer personal questions for those who have the membership on the channel. If you don't have the membership, you can have that benefit too. There are options available. Get on your laptop, go to my channel, and click the option that works best for you. There's levels to this, and there are benefits to this, okay? So let me read your Alpha and Omega messages. This is for everybody. Also, when I'm done doing the personal questions, I will do a yes or no for everybody who ever watches this video at any point in time. So maybe you don't have a membership. Maybe you say, right now, Melinda, I'm not ready to invest in that. That's fine. You still get a yes or no. I want you to start formulating a yes or no question in your mind. If you're doing a yes or no, I want you to put me some scales. Go in your emojis, click on the scales. If you're waiting for a yes or no answer, put the scales in the comments so I know that you're waiting for a yes or no answer, okay? Let's see what we have for your Alpha and Omega message. It says the 4 of action. Your hard work and sincere efforts lead you to a sense of safety, contentment, and financial security. You deserve to take a break and enjoy the magnificent life you've created. It may be time to celebrate a wonderful event, such as an engagement, a wedding, buying a new home, or the birth of a child. This sounds like what we talked about. Let's look from the postcard from Spirit now. Dear you, uncertainty is the new normal for the whole world. Things are changing at a rapid pace, and the old ways we once trusted are no longer reliable. But leaving the familiar behind can be a good thing. When you are pushed to step into the unknown, you are pulled forward into discovering new possibilities that have been hidden in plain sight. Check in with your higher power. Your soul knows better than your small self. Have faith in the support of a higher power and the infinite potential for your life. Right now, the advice we have for you is this: try something new. Do something different. You won't know how it feels, what it looks like, or what the outcome will be if you do not take that first step into the unknown and experience the unfamiliarity. You'll be so glad you did, because the treasure will appear. We're so proud of you for being brave. You are so loved and so supported. This is what I have for you at this time. Now I'm going to go into my personal questions for members, the yes or no for everybody who ever watches this ever. And then I see your scales. Yeah, baby. And then I'm going to go ahead and close out with the song. So here we go. Let's go first. I see Janine with a personal question. Tribe, this is your chance, baby. Get it in, get it in, get it in. Let's see what we have. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. What is the message for Janine? Janine wants to know, what does my higher self want me to know today, please? What does Janine's higher self want her to know today? This is your message, Janine. Wow, the 10 of Pentacles. You have everything you need already in you. You have so much support from your ancestral line. Your family is safe and secure. Know that, okay? The bottom of the deck is the 6 of Pentacles. Anything you've invested in is going to give you good returns. So if you've invested in your family, that's going to come back healthy. If you've invested in your health, that's going to come back healthy. Whatever you've invested your time and energy into, it's going to come back healthy. This is a beautiful message for you, Janine. Now, I see Michelle. A general message for Michelle for this week, please. What's the general message for Michelle for this week, please? And thank you. You're welcome, Janine. What's a general message for Michelle for this week, please? And thank you. And somebody else's name, Michelle, anywhere where you have resonance with the name of the other person and you have resonance with their message. Didn't I tell you you're not so alone, that you're the only one? Okay. I know you're not the only one. Okay, the card for Michelle, what you need to know for this week is the Queen of Pentacles. Remember that as you invest in yourself and you develop yourself, everything around you is going to honor that. As you're seeing growth in you, you're going to see growth in the world around you too, and what's coming to you. Queen of Pentacles, hold on to the things that matter to you, that build you up. You have the ability to create wealth inside. I heard 10 minutes. I heard 10 minutes of focusing on everything that feels like luxury, that feels like abundance, that feels like prosperity in your life is going to continue to add to that vibe. The bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. This is saying, cut out anything else, any other habits of thought. It's been important. You've been looking at that. Now you're going into Queen of Pentacles energy. So this is telling me you've had some worries in the past. You were focusing on some shit that could have had you in a little bit of craziness. I see that is improving. That's shifting. I see you focusing more on abundance, prosperity, love, nurturing, all that stuff that you want to grow. This is going to suit you very well. All right. I'm not seeing any more personal questions, so we're going to get into your yes or no. I'll give 3 shuffles down for that as well. And then I'm going into the song. So personal questions are closed. This is your yes or no answer time. What do we have? Is the answer yes or no? Is the answer yes or no? Is the answer yes or no? Remember, Spirit knows how you formulated your question, was even involved in that process because you brought your intuition to the party, right? So if I get an ace within the 13th card, now that this one has fell, that's a clear and specific yes. If we don't, that's a clear and specific no. And I know, I don't trust, I know you're going to get the answer. But if you want the confirmation, you could get you a $10 TikTok. That's good for a yes or no. That's good for a personal question. It's good for one, okay? One question. If you need more than that, get the reading by time, because I'm going to give you unlimited questions as long as we're within that time. You can spit them out left and right. Write them down. Get them ready. Whatever you need, you're going to get that much of my time. All right, here we go. Yes or no? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The answer to that is no. The bottom of the deck is 2 of 1. So for somebody, your personal experience in your yes or no, this isn't going to be for all of you yes or no's, but there's somebody who is so in tune with this reading that the cards that were pulled, the 13 cards that gave us a no answer, are going to tell your story. So let me tell you, you are Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. You're in the middle of a huge transition right now. Something's changed in your life. Something's left your life, but you're feeling your empowerment and you're holding on to the idea like what I have attracted is coming. You're keeping your faith. You're keeping your vibes up. You're doing what you have to do today, here in front of you now, in order to add loving, nurturing, creative energy to your life. Spirit sees that. The energy is building. Before you know it, here it's coming in. Is it coming in with the Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius feminine energy that leads to love? This is what I have for you today. Until next time, so thankful and grateful for you, your beautiful presence. Thank you for sharing this message with somebody, sending you. Nope, that's the wrong closing. We're going to do the whole song for you. Until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. Who's singing this song with me right now? And of course, me and mine. Until next time. 감사합니다. Gracias. Let it, baby. And that's all, folks. And I'm